What else are you doing that you're seeing good results?
YouTube. YouTube is doing really, really, really well for us in 2020. So my workflow is I'll do a LinkedIn Live. And if you're not good at LinkedIn Lives, it goes back to what I said earlier, get good, practice, do 2 minutes, work up to 3 minutes, get to 5 minutes, practice, practice, practice. If you're never going to be good at video, don't do it. But I recommend giving it a go. And then we just upload the LinkedIn Lives onto YouTube, and we're gradually seeing our watch time increase. We've had something like 190 hours of watch time so far in 2022. So, and that's leading to more sales, more calls. And the reason I like YouTube as a short-term strategy and a long-term strategy is, you know, as I mentioned, we started in 2017. And if I look back over the years, and I'm so grateful that I built this email list, because an email list is a really, really valuable asset for any business. If you look into, you know, a lot of the big businesses, they will all say the same thing. They will say, we're so glad we built our own audience. That's one thing I'm glad I did, because if I'd done 5 years work and all I had was a LinkedIn followers, I don't think I'd be very happy. I could lose that data at any moment because I could be thrown off the platform. I have no control over the changes they make in the algorithm. And I think the other thing that I wish I'd done is built YouTube earlier, because when you post content on LinkedIn, you know, I think we've all experienced this. Maybe if you do a really good piece of content, you get 1 or 2 days out of it, maybe 3 days. And going on to 4 or 5 days after you post, you might see the occasional like or comment creep in, right? Does that make sense? But with YouTube, it's there, and it's what I call evergreen. What does evergreen mean? They're constantly showing it for years. So it works for you over the long term. So you're building another asset. Is it as secure as having the email list and SMS? Of course not. You can export an email list into a CSV file, and you've always got it. But you could get thrown off YouTube at any time, arguably, but I'd like to make the investment in it. And yeah, it's working really well for us. Combining YouTube and LinkedIn, really, really working.